This room was pretty cool.
This room was amazing.
We got a good deal on it. We got it last minute. We booked it literally in the morning of. Look, it's got like its own little sofa room. You can overlook the view. A bathroom like all hotel rooms usually have. A toilet that works, but the selling point of this room and the thing that makes me want to come back, and if we ever do come back to Paris, which I'm sure we will, is to request this room 601 at this hotel. It's because it has stairs and like a red rope. That's the Eiffel Tower. Yep, this hotel room has its own patio. Table and chairs for dinner, table and comfy chairs for chilling, with a view of the Eiffel Tower. Unreal. Oh, this is what it's called. 4-star, but I think that's a 5-star view right there. The city of love. So France and Paris and a lot of Europe is known for its cafe culture, meaning there's a coffee shop or cafe on nearly every corner, and it's like this. Look, we're right on the road. We're literally right on the road. A tip though, if you order a coffee, it usually comes out as an espresso, so you have to order an American coffee where it comes out bigger. This is cafe culture. A lot of people here love espressos. I can't drink espressos, it's too... There's actually 6,100 streets in Paris and 6,000 cafes, nearly one on every street. There are at least 3 replicas of the Statue of Liberty here in Paris. And this one in the middle of this island looks towards the mother Statue of Liberty in New York. Apparently, according to Google. France as a country itself has over 67 million people live here, but here in Paris, you'll find about 2.2 million of them. When you think of Paris, you think of this city, but there are 38 more cities or towns in the world named Paris.
I just wonder if it sounds weird saying like, oh yeah, I live in Paris. I wonder if people would just assume it's France. Apparently, the shortest street in Paris is 6 meters long.
The longest street, however, is 4.5k long, so it'd take me about 20 minutes to run it. A lot of you guys might know the most famous landmark in Paris as the Eiffel Tower. 324 meters tall, and it weighs just over 10,000 tons. There are lifts that go from the bottom to the top. They are running continuously all year, taking people up and down it, and they cover a total of 103,000 kilometers every year. You do the maths daily with closures. I don't know how much that is. Believe it or not, during cold weather, because it's made of metal, it shrinks up to 6 inches in height. There are 20,000 light bulbs in there, which makes it sparkle at night. It sways 6 to 7 centimeters in the wind, and it was built in 1889 for the World Fair, and it was only meant to stand for 20 years. And it's been here for over 120 years. Tourism! What's this place called?
It's called the Petit Palace.
Which translated to English is?
It's a small palace. It's very small.
What's it next to?
It is next to the Grand Palace, which is the big palace. I mean, it is bigger. I wouldn't say this is small. I think they should have gone for like the big palace and the bigger palace. I think that would have been more appropriate.
That's a high definition ice cream.
Look how pretty it is.
Team, France also hosts the world's biggest artwork and museum collection ever. Look at it. That is not the end of the building. It goes all the way around. And it keeps going. The question I'm going to ask you guys, do you think you could see every single piece of artwork in this building in 24 hours? You go in at midnight, you come out at midnight. Do you think you could see every single piece of artwork? Have you answered? The answer is no. I'm going to tell you straight up. However confident you were, this building has over 380,000 pieces of artwork. So if you ran around and saw one piece of artwork every second, it would still take you 4.5 days. If you spent a little bit of time with each piece, maybe 30 seconds, it would take you 100 consecutive days non-stop to see every single piece of artwork in this building. And you may know the Mona Lisa. That is in this building. And today it is valued at nearly $900 million. I need to paint Jazz or something.
I don't feel like I'd be as valuable.
The Moaning Jasmine. This is the Louvre. Mind-blowing facts there that you may never use, but in a pub quiz, you may own it in the future. Everything is awesome.
There, I don't need any more shoes.
It's for your job, Jazz.
So I can averagely CrossFit. So these fit a lot snugger around the foot lines. So like my toes run here in these, like right here. Whereas in the new Nanos, these, I don't know if it's just on the smaller shoes because they've not scaled down properly, but they seem incredibly wide here, like wider than the 8s. And they just like cut down here almost. But I don't know, get back to me. US people that have already got the 9s, let me know what you think. Because I think that the smaller shoes, they're very wide around the toes, but hey, maybe that's how it's meant to be.
Same old Metcon, but it's more durable through the top. They've widened it a little bit here. They've increased the padding there. They've brought back this like heel counter, so for handstand push-ups, like it's not wearing through the shoe anymore.
Yeah.
And then if you struggle with ankle mobility, for example, or you're doing a workout with like loads of thrusters or wall balls or lifting movements, you can basically take that out, take that, pop it underneath. It can go under or above. It's not really gonna move around. And then that's gonna add like a few millimeters. So if you're someone who like, you know, you can't keep your heel on the ground when you're doing a squat, that's gonna like, it's like the equivalent of stepping on a little plate when you see people doing that in the gym.
Yeah. You might be able to get into the 6 foot club with those, Craig.
Not sad about it. So over the weekend, the top 2 at the French Throwdown both wore these shoes, and I don't like. So today I came here because I was like, well, the fittest man in France has them.
Best shoes ever.
Ever?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the games?
I hope. Not today because it's just after a competition. It's really good to feeling good, but in 2 weeks maybe I hope to become more ready.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
It depends of the day, but I really like Eminem.
How was the crowd this weekend?
It's really incredible. French community always amazing. It's like last year in Madrid for the regional, and this year in French Throwdown. I was not really sure that too many people come to this place because it's really outside of Paris. It's not like in Charletti last year, and it was okay. There are lots of French here. It's okay. You really have to be good.
Did you feel the pressure? Because honestly, when he went out there, like everyone would cheer, but then when Willie went out there, it was like it's like David Beckham had just walked into an England football stadium. You know what I mean? Like it was that crazy.
It was like the CrossFit equivalent of the football.
Yeah, I really feel this pressure during the snatch ladder because my body was just destroyed, and during the round, okay, I will not snatch really heavy. just do my stuff. It will be good. And at the end, when I was alone, and thought, okay, they really want to see me snatch heavy.
Because what's your PB snatch?
135.
Yeah, and the ladder went up to 130. But how heavy did the 120 feel?
Every week I snatch 130, so it's a normal barbell for me. But yesterday, after 2 days, and it was after 7 workouts, no?
Yeah.
Snatch 8. It was really difficult to snatch heavy, and the barbell feel really heavy.
How heavy did 120 actually feel?
In a good day, it's not really heavy, but in a day like this, it was like 130, 135.
And how heavy was the 60 kilo dumbbell?
Really heavy because we just discovered this dumbbell during the workout, and no dumbbells in the warm-up area. So it was really fun to do the first rep.
Today we literally had less than 12 hours in Paris, Tried to fit it all in. Finished off with some Metcons here at the Whip pop-up. You guys always ask me what's the best shoe, the Metcon or the current Metcon or the current Nano. I'm gonna test them both. Oh, it's hot and warm and beautiful. What's the percentage that we're gonna miss our flight, Jess?
I don't know, pretty high. 75%.
She's so fast at walking, it's insane.
Cabin crew call bell.
We made it.
In a few moments, the cabin crew will come to the cabin with our drink
very
and
close.
service or available products.